bottom line, Mr. Tanner and team. Come on, Mr. Tanner and team.
Good on, everybody. Tanner from Bloomfield. I've been thinking about life and death lately a lot. I always said if I was gonna die, that I'd rather instead of just putting me in a coffin, I want somebody to put a treasure map in my mouth. So that way, either two things can happen when I die. One, kids find me, Goonie shit happens, it's awesome, make it a movie. Two, they get lost in the sewers forever. Either way, I'm laughing at now. I've been trying to give up my sports lately. I was rooting for Michigan, Louisville won, whatever. We'll get them next year. But the funny thing I took away from that game is that Charles Barkley might be illiterate because he pronounced Louisville, Louisville. And I would rather have a 4-year-old commentate on sports than him because basically he's like, him commentating was just like, you know, them 3-pointers really put Louisville up on the board. It's like, thanks a lot, Lenny. You're awesome. Been watching the Masters lately too. I only watch golf just because it's calm and, you know, peaceful and stuff. But there's certain golden moments in golf that I like. And my favorite part of golf is what people yell when golfers teeing off. Right? You can yell like, you know, get in the hole like Tiger did. My favorite one is when a guy tees off. This guy in the background just yells, mashed potatoes! And like, I kind of like, is that his hobby? Like, does he spend like thousands of dollars just going to sporting events with professional athletes and just yelling foods? Like, does he go to like Wimbledon, he's just like, cheesecake! And does he go to Wings and he's like, Kool-Aid! Like, does he go to horse races, he's like, fruit by the foot! It's like, NASCAR, oatmeal! That's so like, weird. Been reading a lot lately. Just finished that Game of Thrones series, and long story short, it's like a Tarantino flick. Everybody dies. I just love it. Like, I love reading because when you finish a book and you look up and you realize, you know, everyone's just carrying on with their lives, and it's like they don't realize that you just had emotional trauma at the hands of a paperback. I mean, that's a good type of emotional trauma. You know, there's a bad type of emotional trauma, which I like to call middle school, which I remember fondly because in 7th grade and I was the new kid, but I wasn't just the new kid, I was the new black kid, okay? In Bloomfield, that's a big deal, okay? Because I walked in, they were expecting like fucking Fresh Prince, and they got Carlton. So, like, I'm terrible at sports, you know, at that age I only wore shirts with tigers and or sharks on them. And I was constantly sweating. It was just terrible. Like, if I could go back in time, I would prevent a certain incident from happening in gym, to be specific. My mom used to buy me really tight clothes because she was just like, oh, you know, you'll lose weight eventually. So my clothes are like super tight, you know, like Calvin Klein swimsuit tight, but there's nothing elegant about this. When you see it, you're just like, put it away. Put it away. But what happened that day can only be described in a poem. 'Twas the month before summer, and all through the gym, not a creature was stirring, except little him. He rose to attention against my command, which was fine, until I had to stand. I thought I'd be clever and give it a flip into my waistband, but it exposed the tip. One girl, she saw it, and she told her friend. The entire class knew before the end. So the next time it happens, you won't be harassed. I'll do us a favor and wear baggy sweatpants. Yeah. It's just like, besides that traumatic incident which almost got me expelled, I think the reason like why I was bad at sports was because my mom had always had me in like individual sports like skiing and golf. Like there was an I in team in terms of me. I didn't really understand what being a part of a team meant. The first team I was ever on was my church basketball team, and I was just god-awful at basketball. Like, if there was a meeting for black guys to be good at basketball, I like came in like right when they were just putting the chairs away, like, sorry. Maybe next time. But anyway, like, I rode that bench that season like it was my job. But like last game of the season, I just asked my coach, like, hey, you know, we're 20 points up. There's 5 minutes left. Let me get in. And I shit you not, this is what a 45-year-old man said to a 12-year-old kid. Son, Jesus just doesn't want you to play this time. But he let me play anyway, because, you know, my mom was in the stand, she's like, put my baby in, put him in! So, put me in. And she scored for the other team. They called me Judas for 2 weeks. And that's why I'm an atheist. If there is a hell, I'm pretty sure the only food that they eat there is chicken and waffle flavored Lay's. I'm going to tell you guys my problem with this product, okay? It is the Frankenstein's monster of junk food. It is like, great in theory, but terrible in execution. Like, some foods just should not exist. My top 3 are jelly beans, which I just don't like the way they feel in my mouth. Blue cheese, like, why would you eat cheese that has a fungus on it? Like, is it for taste? I mean, do you want to be French? I don't get it. And then you get your chicken and flavored waffle. Lay's, which is chip. Like, as a consumer, I was disappointed, but as a black man, I was outraged. Like, how dare you fuck up the greatest food on the face of the planet? Chicken and waffles. If you don't know how delicious it is, you need to go get some of that. And like, other thing that outraged me too is like, it's pretty racist, you know, chicken and waffle flavored Lay's. Like, I tried looking for them in Bloomfield, and I couldn't find them. And then right when I crossed 8 Mile, bags galore, just everywhere. It was like Indiana Jones and the Lost Grail. It was like, I got it. I'll take you to a museum. It's just a thing you should just leave well enough alone. Like, it's good enough on itself. Like, it's just one thing I don't understand about corporations and about life itself. Like, one thing I don't understand right now is, I don't do it, but I know a lot of other people who do it. Like on Facebook, everybody has a black friend. Please?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm hoping. This is Detroit. But it's these like middle names, like Alex, only brother on the face of the planet, Jackson. Like, and I kind of wanted to do it, but I don't think I'm like street enough to do it. Like, if I was gonna do it, it'd be like, Tanner always returns his library books on time, longs. Oh boy. Another thing, serious topic. I don't get why people don't just support marriage equality, because really, gay people have as much a right to be as depressed as other, you know, married people I know, and you can't look me in the face and tell me the gay divorce court would be the greatest show ever. Okay? Awesome. Like, I'd like the Supreme Court to announce their decision by changing their profile pictures one at a time. I'm actually surprised that gay marriage is the hot button issue, because, you know, I don't know if you guys keep up on Twitter, but apparently Amanda Bynes supports legalized assisted vagina suicide, because she tweeted Drake, "I want you to murder my pussy." And like, this is like, first off, my childhood died when she said that, because I'm just like, I'm used to, you know, little Amanda, like, you know, bring in the dancing lobsters, like, yay, not like, fuck me till I'm dry, like, like, you pretty much just shit on Nickelodeon and like all the cartoons that I used to watch. Like, that's pretty much like Tommy from the Rugrats, like, let's go find some shit and kill some niggas. Like, that's just fucked up. Like, have us a fucking adventure. I think I speak for all of us when I say, I hope Westboro Baptist Church pickets that funeral. For her pussy. Because Drake's gonna murder that shit. I think I also speak for everybody, I think in the entire world, when I say Westboro Baptist Church needs to drink the fucking Kool-Aid already. Alright, I'm gonna bring my boy Louie up. My man. He's from Bluefield too.